Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into something pretty historic in the world of combat sports. A recent UFC Lightweight Championship event that, well, it really delivered some surprises and even broke some records. Our mission here is to unpack the key moments using the source material we've got and figure out the impact of what went down.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those nights you could feel it, a real convergence of, incredible skill and history being made, the gravity of it. It's still sinking in, I think.
Okay, so let's get right into that main event. Ilia Topuria against Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title. Just dominant.
Yeah.
A first-round knockout. What was it, a 2.27?
Just 2.27 inches.
Oh.
And he called it. He predicted a first-round finish, then delivers with that right hook, then the left. Boom, done.
Right. How often do you see that a fighter predicts the round, the finish against that level of opponent and just does it?
It's rare. And what makes this truly historic isn't just the win itself. It's that Topuria is still undefeated, 17-0 now. And crucially, he's the first undefeated fighter in UFC history to become a champion in 2 different weight classes.
The first ever. Undefeated.
The first undefeated one. Think about that. Not GSP, not Anderson Silva. None of the legends did that without taking a loss somewhere on their UFC record before achieving 2 belts. It really puts him in some incredibly elite, almost unique company right away.
Wow, okay. And then, almost immediately after the fight, things got heated in the octagon, right? The confrontation with Paddy Pimblett.
Oh, yeah. That didn't take long.
What does that signal? Is that the next big thing for him?
It absolutely looks like it. That interaction right there in the cage, it's already shaping up to be, the next explosive feud. It adds this whole other layer to Topuria's rise. It feels real, not just manufactured hype.
Like a genuine rivalry brewing instantly.
Exactly. You could almost hear the fans circling that potential fight date in their minds before Topuria even got his hand raised,
Yeah, definitely adds drama. But the rest of the card wasn't overshadowed, was it? The co-main event.
Right. Alexandre Pantoja defended his flyweight belt, submitted Kai Kara-France.
That was a rear naked choke, I think, round 3.
Yep, 1.55 of round 3. Pretty clean finish.
And Joshua Van beat Brandon Royval, too. Unanimous decision, and that got Fight of the Night honors.
Good scrap, that one. And of course, Topuria himself also picked up a Performance of the Night bonus. Well-deserved, obviously.
So, looking bigger picture then, this win for Topuria, it's not just a one-off, is it?
Not at all. That's a really important point. This is his 3rd straight KO win. And look who against. Volkanovski, Holloway, and now Oliveira. All absolute top-tier guys.
That kind of run.
Exactly. That consistency, that dominance, finishing guys like that back to back to back. It's what's fueling these comparisons. People are starting to talk about him in the same breath as, era-defining superstars. Think a young GSP, Anderson Silva in his prime. Fighters who didn't just squeak out wins, they set totally new standards.
So, for you listening, what this really boils down to is Ilia Topuria isn't just a champion now. The way he won, who he beat, the records he set, the sources are painting him as someone who could genuinely define this next era of the UFC.
Right. And maybe the thing to really think about is this. You've got this unprecedented situation, an undefeated double champ. Combine that with this immediate high-stakes rivalry that just ignited with Pimblett. How might that fundamentally reshape things? What the UFC's biggest attractions look like. What does it even mean to be dominant anymore when someone like Topuria just changes the game? It's a fascinating question for the future of the sport.